Hi, everybody. How are you today? Good, I hope. I am going to color in a different book today because I just kind of want to. I just don't know what book I want to color in. You know what? Let's do a book out of here. We haven't done one out of here in a long, long time. I know, I got tons of whips and could find like a ton of whips to do, but I don't want to. Not in the mood. I got dust everywhere in my house. I live on a dirt road, so like everything is dusty. Oh, look, I even got a little. Well, we're not going to take that off. I'm just going to leave it. I don't want it to ruin my book. Right. What page do we want to do? I just set the StreamYard up before I picked a page. Sorry, guys, but I'm sure you won't mind looking through the book again. I did this one. I'm pretty proud of these. I like these. They turned out really, really good. Dragonfly. No, I don't think I would do a dragonfly. Magic bird. Yeah. Nope, too much hair. Ooh, penguins. No, you don't want to do penguins. Oh, now this is just nothing about flowers. We could do this. A little bit of face. Lizards. All right, that's the first one. Let's see if we can find a different one. Oh, hands are shaking. I already did these in one of her other books. I did them in purple. I don't want to do an owl. Oh, we could do a horsey. Yeah, let's do it the quicker way. Definitely don't want to do a cat. I want to do a unicorn. I want to do steampunk. That's a whip it's work in progress. It's there, but not yet there. We'll see. No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, that's pretty. But don't want to do it. Bees? No, she's got stuff growing on her mouth. That's just freaky. Ooh, we could do a dragon. I want to do a dragon. Apparently, I got another weapon here that I didn't know about. Oh, yeah. I forgot about her. Yeah, we'll have to break out our claws and finish her up. I think I just put some claws away. Okay, so we'll have to finish her up now that I remember her. Okay, so now I just want to kind of do some almost like mindless coloring right now. Are you want to color in this book? Or do I just want to do something super easy? Can't get no easier than flowers, really, because, you know, they're just easy. All right, let's put these up since we're not working on that other page. Ooh, sorry, that was kind of loud. Let's do this. All right, let's do some. Let's do some pink flowers. We'll do some pink flowers. I just wanted to see what other colors I would probably do the rest. And, you know, I want to do pink flowers and then the rest of them kind of don't go together. So I only use a 3-color blend on my flowers, you guys. I only use a 3-color blend on anything. Sometimes a 2, sometimes a 3. I don't want to say occasionally a 4. That's kind of because I throw in the white or something. Or I might throw in like a brown or a black or something, but that's the only time I use more than that. It's a nice day out today. The house is quiet. Hubby's outside, dog's outside. I got my chores done. Get a little time to color. Without feeling hurried or guilty because I'm sitting in here coloring. And I mean that by like, you know, I hate to come in here and color if not everything's done and ready to go. You know. It's kind of one of those things I just don't like leaving like a job unfinished. So, you know, if you know you got something else that needs to be done, get it done so you can do the stuff you want to do. Right? Right. Well, the other day I was thinking, I always call myself not a person that layers, but that's kind of not true because, you know, I start off with a light hand, like with the dark color, like I'm doing right now, it's a light hand, and then I add all the other colors, and then I go back in and darken them up with another layer. So I guess I am layering and blending at the same time because, you know, just kind of how it goes. So I'm using the Blick Studios. See, hold on, let it focus. Let it focus. Let me get it right to where it needs to be so you guys can see. Oh, wait. Don't want to go that way. We shall get it, you guys. All right. Well, anyways, you can see Blick, and then that word says studio. The simple fact, I don't use them a whole lot, and I kind of should. You know, I've got them, so might as well use them. And then I was going through my extra pencils the other day because I needed to find some Prismas that I was out of, which I'm still out of. Didn't have any extras. And I have like a ton of extra Blicks. And I never used them, so I guess I either need to start using them or I don't know. Hi, Kim. Or hi, Kim. Hi, Don. Lordy. That was kind of messed up. I'm sorry, honey. It's just kind of one of those days. Don't have a headache, but I have one lingering, you know, it's kind of in the back. Kind of going on there. Just like one wrong move and I'm gonna catch up to you. So I was listening to some short story audiobooks today. Well, I listen to them every morning, but they're so good. Occasionally I'll listen to a novel or something, but it's so hard to get through the short stories around my house, let alone get through a novel. I'll just turn it on and, you know, hubby will come in there and want to talk, and or the dog will start, or the phone starts ringing. So I just don't even try to get through a novel right now. How are you today, Don? So I don't know a lot about the Blick pencils, but from what I'm getting right now, they are I almost want to say a layering pencil because they seem to be doing really good layering, more so than they do blending. And like I said, I've got them, but I haven't used them a whole lot. So I can't tell anybody about them because I don't know enough to speak about them. I'm feeling a little bit, and this is only the second layer, and I'm already feeling a little bit of a wax buildup with them. Kind of yeah, it almost feels like the tooth is full already. They're not scratchy or nothing. I mean, you can hear them, but they don't feel scratchy. But did you hear that? That's almost like the wax buildup. That squeaky noise. Let's see. If it shines, see, it's already been, you get that waxy, shiny bit. So, yep. Now, it could be the pencils don't like the paper, but because that'll happen too when you have the wrong pencils with the wrong paper. You'll get I can't think of what they call it when you get the waxy like buildup. I can't remember what the name of it is. I will before the end of the stream, but mine goes blank when you need it, don't you? Or doesn't it? Woo! I can talk today. It's Monday. It's amore. It is so quiet. We got tractors heading out to the field. Yeah. It's starting. The sun's shining. My birthday's in, what is today? A week and 1 day. It's next Tuesday. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know why. I'm just getting older, but I just always love birthdays. I used to love celebrating my kids' birthdays. Hubby's birthday. Yep. Birthdays are special. That's how you got here. Even though the older you get, it kind of seems like everybody forgets, but even if they do, doesn't mean you can't celebrate it. You know, it's your birthday. Make yourself a cake. Take yourself out to dinner. Go buy Chinese and bring it home and watch a good movie. Or color. You can buy yourself a coloring book. You know, because it doesn't matter who buys it for you. You still get excited when it's coming, don't you? I know I do. Yep. You can go to Walmart and buy yourself a piece of cake, put a candle in it, and blow it out after dinner, and sit down and color in your new coloring book. I'll be 59 this year. I'm not ashamed to tell my age. Well, it's just how I am. I've never been ashamed to tell my age. The way I look at it is I've made it on this earth 59 glorious years. You guys, if it sounds like I'm losing the internet and stuff, and I'm going in and out, I'm sorry, but we've got, and we didn't have it until I sat down, which, you know, that kind of is what it is. But we've got tractors and stuff going by. And where my internet pole is located, because we had to put it on the ground, we couldn't, because where it had to go, we couldn't put it on the house. So It is in the ground, sticking up, but not up far enough that when big tractors and semis go by, it doesn't interfere with the signal. Which, you know, when you live out in the country, that's kind of give and take of some things, and that's one of the things we give on because this is our home, and you know it's just internet. It'll be back in 2 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. Which it would be nice if, you know, we lived in a location where we didn't have that, but we don't, so. No point in fretting over it. My doggy's out there getting some vitamin D. He's just laying in the sun. We won't, now that the weather's getting nice, he won't be in the house much because he loves it outside. Absolutely loves it outside. Only because he likes watching the cars go by, and we have a young girl down the road that likes to jog, and he's met her once. And that's because he got loose when she was jogging by. Good thing she wasn't scared of dogs, because she brought him up to the house and says, he got loose. Like, that's our dog. But that was when he was younger. He doesn't, I mean, he barks at her and stuff. And I'm sure he would run to her if he got loose, but because he's just a numbskull like that. It's like, dude. Although, you know, he is getting a lot better at stuff. It's like all the stuff we've taught him is like starting to sink in, you know what I mean? Like he finally, the older he gets, the fine he's getting it, you know. My husband for so long has been trying to teach him how to shake, and I mean he'll shake, but not usually for my husband. But yeah, he's getting to the point where he'll do it now. He really doesn't listen to my husband a whole lot. And I feel so bad sometimes. But you know, it's my husband isn't very stern with him. He'll let him get away with a whole lot. And then when he wants him to do something, he won't do it. It's like, well, you know, it's kind of what do you expect? My husband's one of those guys where he'll let it go and he'll let it go and he'll let it go until it builds up, builds up, builds up, and then he just kind of blows up. Doesn't happen with me so much, but it will with other things. And it's like, dude, you just got to stop doing that. Give yourself a flipping heart attack. It's really not all that serious. But he's gotten better in his old age. Love him to death, but man, oh man. I shouldn't do that. Okay, enough talking about my old man. He doesn't like YouTube, so it's no fair talking about him on YouTube. Okay, so let's see, what else do we got? Yeah, see, the problem I have, you guys, is I don't do much without it being with family, for family, or about family. Whether it be in-laws or my immediate family. By immediate, I mean my kids, my husband, that type of thing. Most of my family is gone, and my younger brother lives out of state away from me, and I don't get to, he's got his own family and stuff. I don't get to talk to him very much. And we're just not even going to mention the older one because, it is what it is. Oh, big tractor. It's probably going to cut me off, so just hang on, guys, and I'll be back. Yep, he's still sitting at the stop sign waiting for something. Okay, dude, if you're going to come across. What the heck you sitting there for? Wow. He was waiting for a car that was a mile away. Oh, I think he's going to sit there and wait for another one. He could have been long gone before now. Yep. Well, that's why, because he was turning that way. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. Okay. I don't know if it interrupted, but if it did, I should be back. Hi, Mr. I didn't shut my door all the way. Just came in to see what was happening. Now he came in, now he went back out. I am getting ready to plant some flowers and on my front porch pots, or in my front porch pots. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to close my door. Okay. I can hear them throwing the ball and stuff in there. I didn't know if you guys could hear it or not. I keep getting cramps in my legs. It's driving me crazy. I think I need to drink some more water or something. In my legs and in my toes. All right, let's do. I'm kind of getting tired of doing pink already. Let's do some leaves. I'm gonna do. Let's see. Again, I don't know the color. I should get my book out, but I don't want to. So we just use this. It'll work. Okay, and we put this in there. Maybe, baby. And that we could do. That one would be good too. Maybe we'll switch up. Okay. Watch your ears, because I'm going to sharpen my pencil. Okay. 2 more times, guys. Hang on. Watch yours. One more. And one more. All done. Okay, so let's do there's tons of different leaves. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want for which color. Okay, so do I want to do okay, that'll be a pretty leaf too. And then do the center with this one maybe. There's so many options, you guys. Hi, Miss View. How are you? Yes, I wanted to do a Hannah Carlson today. You got time to color? Not that you will, but you got time to get on and talk? If so, there's the link. I forgot to put it in. Cool. Okay, so let's do let's do one in this color and then we'll see how it goes because I'm kind of curious on how it will look. So let's do a little one. And that way, if we don't like it, we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Hold on there. Somebody is knocking on my window. Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
I sure can. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm sitting in front of the window. I moved everything around. Yeah.
That's funny. I just said somebody's knocking on my window.
Mm-hmm. So Hannah Carlson.
Yes. Yep. I'm doing which one? Smarty Pants. What book is it?
What color is it?
If I tell you what color it is, you're gonna know what book it is.
I'm gonna say I don't know, but I'm gonna say Daydreams.
Nope. It's blue.
It's blue.
It's blue.
Is it Seasons or Jewelry Box?
It's Spirit Animals.
Oh, I had it all wrong. Well, because that's one of the newer ones. So I haven't got used to the color of that one. Yeah.
Yep, it's the right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Miss Ivy. Yes, it is Hannah Carlson. Everybody knows Hannah Carlson.
Yeah, because she's a true artist. Hi, Ivy. How you doing?
So we're just trying out different variations of green in these leaves because not every leaf is the same color.
Yeah, I like the fact that she gives a variety of leaves and things, but when I first started coloring her leaves or her flowers and leaves, I colored them all the same, and I was like, man, I know that was wrong because all of them can't be the same color. I mean, they can be. It's your coloring book, but
Right. I was just gonna say, nothing wrong in a coloring book.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's one thing I like about it. She puts a variety of stuff on the same page.
Girl, I was having a field day with your God bless it. I can't think today with your collage video this morning.
Oh, what was I doing?
You were showing your pages, and then you started showing the cutout books.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, take that cutout and make it look like it's floating, like you did the appliances.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you were, what was it? What page? I don't know. You were on one of the pages, and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if she blacked all that out and put those appliances where they look like they're floating in space?
Yeah. What? And that's why I kind of kept flipping through it so I could see what kind of eclectic, kind of weird, kind of thing to create. Yeah. So I probably maybe will float an appliance in space, like just a random coffee pot.
Right. Like black it out, but put a cup around
Mm-hmm.
the thing before you blacken it out, so you have like a moon,
Mm-hmm.
and then have like all the appliances. Yeah. I was like having all kinds of fun with it, going, yeah, yep.
I know. That's why I like this. And then I haven't even started drawing in it yet or coloring in it. I'm still putting it together. I want to get at least 20 pages, put together so that I can figure out what I want to do with them. Like I'm going to look at this page. I really like this page, and I like this one. And that one. I like all three of these. These are going to be these two are going to be outer space.
That tiger needs to be like creeping up behind those girls somewhere on that chair.
Yeah, I got another tiger that's smaller. I can't see the comment. I think she's saying so.
She said hi, view.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I still and I'm sitting in front of the window. I was thinking that I would be able to see clearer, but this is not going to work either.
I can see clearly.
Yeah, the rain is gone. Yeah, so well, every day I wake up, I get closer to my cataract surgery.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just like I said, every day is a blessing, and
some people didn't get a chance to wake up, so
that's right.
And rest in peace to them. And but yeah, you have to look, even if you wake up and you're like, oh, my back hurts, then you start complaining, but you're like, well, I was blessed to wake up, so
Yep, I feel like shit every day.
Oh.
Once in a great while, I'll get a day where I'm not, but it's far and few in between. So it's just one of those days that, you just gotta, it's one of those things, I can't fix it. It's not going to go away. So, I bless every day that I wake up and can take a breath and color and talk to my friends and see my grandkids and my kids, and, life is good.
Oh, look at, oh yeah. Yeah, that appliance page was very nostalgic, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't notice they had freezers on the bottom back then either.
I know, and now it's a big deal because those freezers on the bottom now, they're really not, and it makes sense. Like, why did they start putting them on the bottom?
Oh God, when did they start coming out with that?
I never really saw them on the bottom.
First of the 2000s, maybe.
Yeah, remember
that
the silver
one.
Yeah, they've all been silver. I've never seen a white refrigerator with the freezer on the bottom. They've all been this.
Oh no! Now my daughter has a white one.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's really convenient, and it really does make sense.
They had a stainless steel one, but she says with the kids and stuff, it was driving her nuts, and she got tired of wiping the fingerprints off of it, so she just got one that you can't see the fingerprints.
Yeah, I got the one with the water and ice dispenser, and it's a side by side.
And
I think I have less space in that thing. And
you got a lot less space.
Yeah, and I'm more of a freezer person because I like making prepping my meals and stuff. Yep. But I have an older refrigerator in the garage, so
yeah, it's hard to you can't even, I don't think you can, because we used to have one of those, and I don't think you can fit a full-size turkey in a side by side.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. This is
Yep.
so
Yep. There is good and beauty in the blessings of life. Thank God for another day. That's right, Ivy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. That's the page.
Mm-hmm. That page is cute. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna find something in particular. See, I should copy these because once I cut them out and use them, that's it. But I have 3 books, and I don't want to waste my color printer for this. So, but I need to just get some extra magazines and stuff, and just cut up a whole bunch of stuff. Have a whole bunch of supplies.
I would copy the ones that you really love because that way you could do it in stickers.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that sounds like something else I need to buy. They got that sticker paper, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yep.
See, that sounded too much like the crafting, and my rule is I am not going to be a crafter.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
You just need to stick it in your printer and run it off.
Mm. I have
I
to put
think.
that. Yeah, I saw Janet and Dee Dee with it. They were making those sticker things, but I don't need I don't, and then I'm gonna get addicted, and then next thing I'm gonna have one of them circle cricket thingies, and I am not going down that path. No, I'm sticking to coloring books, and this right here is a stretch, but I still get to use the same supplies,
Right. Right.
And I got 5 old books, and I got these, but the rest of the supplies are coming from the old magazines and cards and mails. But I tell you, I do need to get me a nicer pair of scissors, because the ones I have, these right here, are more for fabric or
Right.
maybe poster board or something. I need to find me a nicer, smaller pair of scissors, probably like this long. So, and I do have some little kitty ones, but the kitty ones from the Dollar Tree, they're too little. And then I got a pair that's ergonomic. I think it's for a left-handed person. And then I have these. Now these are really too big. So
I
that's
have.
that's what I'm gonna be on the hunt for, a little pair of scissors.
Yep. I had these at work, and when I quit work, and they were in my box, so I just brought them home. So I have these, like
Mhm.
a small little.
Yeah,
short
that looks
pair.
like a good size. Yeah.
Yep.
That
It's
looks
like a
like a size.
medium size. And then I
Mhm.
have these Bad Daddies. These are sharp. These are really sharp.
Oh, that might be a better size. Mhm. Yeah, it's funny what that's the only thing I think I need. I've got everything else just because of the coloring.
Yep. And I've done already told people you don't steal my scissors out of here. You just leave my scissors.
No, you have to be very particular. There is nothing worse than somebody using your scissors and dulling them, or cutting something
Or not
wrong,
putting them back, or
or not putting them, and then you losing them.
yep,
Oh my goodness. That's worth a fight right there.
it is, especially in a craft room.
Mm-hmm.
And I call it a craft room because it's, I don't know. Can you call it a coloring room?
Yeah. The art room. I think they call
Yeah.
it art room. Yeah.
So
See,
yeah,
they got
it's
a
just
whole page of astronauts, aeronomic items. Probably said that wrong. I haven't had coffee today, which is good
no.
because it's too late to have coffee now.
Oh, you could have that double decker bus floating through the.
Oh, I know, right? There's so many different options. You know what? I think I'm going to put that up for later because I got the magazines to cut up. But what I'm going to do is make some more background pages. So let me pick some more pages. I can at least color 1 or 2.
Hi, Miss Taylor. She says,
Hey,
hi,
Taylor.
ladies.
I was watching y'all on your live. I love that. It was so funny. Both of
She
y'all with
live?
yeah, they were. They were.
Taylor,
I
I'm
was
sorry. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
Well, that people can watch replay. Yeah, I could tell you didn't know that they were live. but there's always replay.
I had no idea, or I wouldn't have went live. I would have been over there supporting her. But I will go back and watch it and leave a like and all that stuff.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me because I figure, everybody, it's nice to have options too with who you watch and stuff. And then I always go back, thumbs up and share. And I try to, if I don't do it right at that moment, I'll go back through it before the end of the day.
Okay, so Miss Ivy says, view, try the Tim Holtz small scissors with black handles or Cutter Bee scissors by EK Tools.
Okay, let me look those up right now. I think I saw the Tim Holtz one. Okay.
She says they're great for cutting paper.
That's exactly what I need. Let me see. Let me put it in here. Because I saw a couple of scissor pairs in there. And you know how I am. I'm so conservative. I gotta have a sale or a coupon. Because the first thing I was going to do, I was like, let me go run by these little the Ollie, because I bought these from Ollie's, but and these are normally like $21, and I think I got them for $7. These are
I think I got probably 20 pairs of those all over my house.
These are the Fiskars. These are really good for material. But at the time I got them, I wasn't doing them for the cutting paper. So I'm glad she said about the that brand. Let me see, Tim Holtz.
Actually, I got a pair sticking up out of a cup of colored pencils right now.
And who is Tim Holtz? He does a whole lot of stuff.
Yep. They've got Tim Holtz watercolors. What am I doing here? Tim Holtz, all kinds of Tim Holtz stuff.
She said with the black. Okay, I see him with the black handle.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Paper. Let me put paper cutting. Okay. Paper cut. Okay, thank you. I'm putting this in here, and I'm gonna go look at them when I get off of here later tonight. Because I was gonna get the Westcott one. Oh, I see them. They're reasonable too. Okay. I think the ones with the titanium. I think that's what she's talking about. The black handle.
She says the small ones.
Yep, I see them. I think they got a 7-inch mini.
All right, let's see what these are. Hold on. Because it depends on, like, if I don't know. Sometimes you can use a small set, and then sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
So thanks.
And see, I can also use these for, it says paper, fabric, and sewing. See, and that's one thing, I need to get something so I can also use for sewing, because I will be cranking out this sewing machine right here. That's why I moved this table.
So if you go, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a 2.5 inch from the handle all the way to the tip. I don't know if that's how they measure it or not.
I don't think that's how they measure it. I don't know if they measure by the blade or the bottom of the.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it either. If you do it by the handle.
Because those look like about 7 inches.
They are 6.
Yeah, I see. Oh, I'm good at guessing with my blind self. I mean, my temporarily non-seeing self. Yeah. Okay. I might go to I'll run down to Michael's. I think I got a 40% off coupon, and I'll go test them out.
Oh, there you go.
Because they got to be able to handle my little arthritis situation here. When it starts to flare up, I got to be able to stick my finger in there.
Yep. That's the whole thing about scissors. If your hand doesn't fit in them right,
yeah,
they're useless.
Yeah. So at least I have a name brand to shoot for. Yeah, because
Right?
the only ones I knew was Fiscus, and Westcott. But yeah, you always need a good pair of scissors. Yeah, yeah.
They
Uh,
were 6 inch.
okay, 6 inch.
No, she says, Kim, yours looks like a 5 inch.
Oh, it's a five. Oh, hers is like a 5 inch. Okay, so I think I'm going to work on this one. So I have to put. Well, no, I said I was going to paint. Look at me. See, this is so exciting, and I see why Miss Dee Dee Wellingham gets so excited when she is over there in her collage book. She
The
is
first
just
time
a
I
kitty
watched her,
goodness.
she did a collage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a collage. She painted the whole page. It was in a magazine. She painted the whole page black and then
Yep.
turned it into something completely different than what was on the page. All
Mm-hmm.
like just with paints.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my goodness, talk about talent.
Oh, I think I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, she makes it into, and she does it so daggone fast.
Yep.
I'm like, girl.
Yep.
So it's
That woman has some serious talents.
she sure does. I believe she's a commission artist.
Yep. But she does a lot of it just for herself though. Have you seen all her collage books and stuff she's got in that art room of hers?
Yes, I have. Every
She
time she
always,
shows a little bit of it, I'm over there all up in the camera and stuff, being all nosy.
yep. She's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these.
It's like a historical library up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did I do with all my wax paper?
Fold it up and use it for something different.
No, I stuck them all together, and I was sticking them up under here, so I have them all in one. No, I just moved them. Nobody came to get them this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Taylor, were you out shopping and doing something you didn't go by and steal her wax papers?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop using that excuse. I'm trying to get better. Because if I have everything like where I'm sitting, if I have everything like around me so I don't have to get up, that's the ideal. It's just when I have to get, when I move it and then I have to get up and go get it, and then it's usually sitting right beside me. Oh, that's the part that drives me
And
nuts.
every time I move something, I can never find anything.
Mm, yeah.
It's like it totally redoes the whole damn room because not only can you not find that, you can't find nothing. And it's like, wait a minute.
And the hard part is that you have to dig through stuff to find what you're looking for. Oh, I got to put the other stuff on first. You have to dig stuff to find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying not to have to dig for anything. It's like I want everything in a spot.
Yeah. I'm trying to design a desk. I want to get a door, inexpensive door, and refurbish it, and then get the saws, the saw squares, the saw
Yep.
horses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you and I were talking about that because yeah, I got a door out in my
yeah.
barn that used to long time ago, years ago, it used to come. It was in the house, and
I think that's a great idea. And stain it however you want, and it'll be a big, big desk. Big
yep.
workspace. Mm-hmm.
See, and that's the only problem I'm having is it's a pretty wood, and I hate painting wood.
Oh, I never painted wood. That sounds like something that's going to be coming up the alley pretty soon, though.
Right.
Because I like doing stuff like that. I just haven't. I guess this is like the first year that my shoulder feels somewhat better, so I'm able to do a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, I just can't complain about it hurting anymore. I just gotta move it. Right. It was
Miss
like, well, you
Taylor,
had that shoulder almost 3 years ago. How long? Jeez, Louise, how long could you go be in pain?
Miss Taylor made is such a good sport. She's like, yes, I'm at the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why she's not stealing stuff today.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
always,
good.
you always say, who come stole my stuff? And I always say Taylor.
Yeah, you sure do. Hmm.
Taylor did it. But see, Taylor, I only tell her that so she won't think I did it.
Well, and then 2 seconds later, oh, here it is.
Mhm. What is that?
This thing.
No, this.
Oh, in that book.
Look at this. Do you see this right here? See this circle? And then the things coming out on top of this
That's a
flower?
bee. It's a bee, isn't it?
Is that what that's supposed to be?
It's got legs.
Oh, it's got even eyes right there. All right, it's a bug. Well, damn, she made the bug bigger than the damn flower.
She made the bug look like a leaf. The
Something,
leaf. Yeah. Looked like she just said, oh, you know what? Just my bad. Let me just go ahead and make this a bug.
right? It's like that just doesn't even look like a bug, but it is a bug.
Is it good? Because I'm just guessing. The only reason why I knew because I saw the legs and it was the same number of legs on one side as it was the other. But you can make it into a flower if you want to, if you have an issue with it.
Okay, so please don't take this to heart because I'm just making a funny, okay?
What?
The half blind woman figured out what it was, and I'm sending her the
And I was getting ready to say that myself. I was like, I can't believe you asking my blind self something. What is this? Look at it. Like, really? So if you messed it up, then you could say, oh, well, if you said it was a book, somebody might say, why she calling that flower like that?
Yep.
You know? Then you can
Now,
say, well,
y'all,
it's
View
a
knows
bug.
I'm just teasing her,
Oh,
okay?
I don't care. I say stuff like that.
It's
Yeah.
not like it wasn't an insult or nothing. I feel
No,
it.
I say it. No, you have to come harder for that to insult me.
Yep. It was just
And even then I would just say, okay, it wouldn't be like I wouldn't get you back. So
right.
oh,
Yep.
so this is
I was gonna say, if friends can't joke with friends, the world's in trouble.
yeah, this is this one is gonna be fun to color because I'm coloring all of that black. Like I'm gonna have like 20 black um Star Wars scenes or whatever, outer
Oh,
space
that'll be
scenes.
cool,
Yeah, I'm not gonna color every page black because I really could.
right? Hi,
Uh-huh.
Peggy.
Hey Peggy, I'm gonna put this on mute and I'm gonna put the dryer on. I'm not gonna burn the page up this time. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her like to do it either. Um, yeah, she's so fun. She can take it and she can dish it out and she can laugh about it. It's fun, guys. It's not no insults. Remember, we don't do drama over here. So, Miss Taylor, Miss Peggy, what's everybody doing today? We know Miss Taylor's shopping. Buy me something good. Buy yourself a piece of cake and Well, no. Buy yourself a cake mix and on my birthday. Make it up so we can like have birthday cake. Yep. That's what I want everybody to do. Buy a cake mix or a cake and have birthday cake with me.
Taylor bought some beautiful pencils. The Holbein.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
She bought the 50 pack. She said she was gonna.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. And then cause girl, that's just some sticker shock right there.
Mm-hmm.
But she got some pretty colors.
Yep. Yeah,
So
she's moving way past us. Pretty
yeah,
soon
I
she
got my three. I got my three that I got for free some kind of way.
yep. Pretty soon she's gonna be calling us amateurs.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna be like,
Yep.
I remember you win.
Right? Hi, Amy.
Hey, Amy. Let me
Yep.
pull out
Just
another book. Hmm?
just remember, Taylor, when you make it big and you become like a star, um,
An illustrator.
yeah, you remember us, all us little people.
She's
We
entering
want
that contest. She's
we
got.
want
She got.
we want shout outs.
Oh, I'm gonna let that dry. I don't feel like getting that other book. It's so across the room. See, I had them right here beside me, and then that's before I got on the video. I put them over behind the computer just to get them out the way. And now I'm like, I want to get them. I can't. I can't. I can't. I would drive myself crazy trying to organize.
Yeah, you need to do like a L-shaped desk.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you're like me. You need a lot of room to spread out.
And you know what I want? You know how they have the utility cabinets? They're usually like by Certaware. It's like you could put food or tools or something in there, and they usually have like 3 or 4 shelves, and they got a little lock on it.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna get one of those because I don't like. It drives me kind of nuts to see everything out. I don't like a whole lot of stuff out, but see that if I had it right by my desk, I could just open it up and keep it open while I'm working, and then have it all organized, and then just close it up. It wouldn't be like stuff all out, if that makes any sense. And I can
It
close the door.
does. It
Yeah,
does.
and I've seen a couple of them. They're like $129 or something like that. But it would be nice if I could find one at how I go to the
Oh yeah, you need to go to like Salvation Army or
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Goodwill or some kind
Yeah,
of thrift store.
and they're already put together. Like if I
Right.
got one that's from a real office, those real office ones, the metal
Yeah,
ones.
I've got one. They redid the offices where I used to work,
Mm-hmm.
and they put them out on the floor, and they said anybody that wants them just sign this sheet, and I got one of them, and yep, that's what I keep my stuff in, and in the very bottom too, it's like games and stuff that my husband and I and my granddaughter play. So
Yep, and that's how I got this chair. A job that I had about 25 years ago. This was the owner's chair. I think he paid like $800 and $900 for it, but the chair is like 25 years old now, and so it needs to be replaced. But it is
right,
comfortable. Mm-hmm. It's an executive high rise chair, but it's broke now. I can't really lower it or let it back or whatever. So it's kind of like in the same position, and it's kind of big and awkward. So it's time for an upgrade.
yep, I want to take mine out on the porch and not my chair, but that file cabinet, and um, it's clean, but you got to clean it up before you paint it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to paint it because it's that ugly file cabinet gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and it's just getting old. It's ready. It needs an uplift.
Yeah. But yeah, so the door
And
table.
it's
Hmm?
like 7 drawers.
Oh, okay. You mean drawers or shelves? Oh, you're
Drawers.
talking about the tall one, the bins, and you. Okay, yeah. Now that's the ideal. I was thinking about one of those. Actually, if I found one of those and the other one, I could put all my stuff in there, and I couldn't buy any more that couldn't fit in that. That's way
Yep.
too much. But the one,
I
yeah,
never
no,
thought
those
about
are
putting art
nice.
supplies in it.
Yeah, but the one I'm thinking about is this. Let me see. Um, what do you call it? Um, uh, oh, here it is. Okay, call it a cabinet, girl. Yeah, here's one. This was something like this one. Hold on. Mm, like this.
Oh, you want like a pantry cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can put all your you can even put books in here.
Yeah.
But you got like one, two, well, they come with different. Some of them have they have at least 4 shelves in it. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can put different, you can organize it really well.
Yep.
Hmm.
The one well,
This
you know the beast that I've got. And then
yeah,
1, 2, 3,
that's a
4.
china cabinet, isn't it?
It's I think so. It's the
It's
one that's
nice.
supposed to go in your dining room and you put your
Yeah,
dishes
china
in.
cabinet.
Yeah.
It's nice because you got glass in there. Oh, see, now here's a real nice one. 2 doors and oh, this one's got 4 shelves, but that looks really decorative. I don't
Yep.
have to have all that fancy. I'm fine with just like if I found one like that at the Goodwill or somewhere, that'll be fine. But I do see them in here, and they're like 139. So if push
Yeah.
comes to shove, I can get that. Oh, oh, this is really nice. This has got drawers and a cabinet.
She's gonna pick the one I want for my kitchen. Oh, nope. That's not it.
This is oh, that's got drawers and a cabinet, but I wanted I want the drawers, double
I was gonna
doors.
say I think that side door and those drawers are gonna be small because of the way that it's set
Hmm.
up.
That's what I think too.
Yep. Hi, Miss Bubbles.
Bubbles is in the house. Who in the house? What you talking about? Bubbles is in the house. Hey girl, hey. She was like, what is all that for?
Yep.
Miss
Everybody else is gonna be
Bubbles.
going, geez, I didn't get that welcome.
I know. I saw your video. Your video. She was over there coloring. I forgot whatever you were coloring it pretty daggone fast. It looks like it's finished.
There's one in there that I don't know where you're looking, but it I look at those through the Walmart app, and
Hmm.
it's got one that's like that, but the top part is like glass doors with the shelves in it. It's like 3 shelves, I think, and then they
Oh
got the
yeah.
drawers and the shelves in the bottom.
Oh, that'd be nice. You put your books in there.
Yeah, it's really sharp. I want it for my
Hmm.
kitchen.
Oh, here's one for $100. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. Ooh. And yeah. So yeah, you can actually have one already, but I have it in my laundry room. So
Yeah, you can't move that one out because that's probably
uh,
holding your soaps and stuff.
actually I have I've got just kitchen stuff, extra kitchen stuff, but I have it, and there's already cabinets in there that right above the wash machine that holds this soap and stuff. But I could probably reorganize some stuff. See, I actually wouldn't even really need to buy one if I reorganize it and then put those things in the cabinets that I have. But
Right.
I
Or
think it looks,
pack them away and put them in the garage.
yeah, well, I don't, that's, I'm trying to make my life a little bit easier. I got a whole bunch, I still got a storage unit. Anyway, so, and then I put my car in there. So,
Right.
but I'm thinking about, but I like where it is. I like having that space. So, so everything's not cluttered. I can open it up and see where everything is. Because where I was at before was a little different to get to stuff. They got a whole bunch of these, and they're like 100, no more than 150. So,
Honey,
but
hit the garage sales.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, hit the garage sales this summer and the Goodwills because all the shelving that I've got in here, except for
Mhm,
my dresser thing, this where my pencils are, that was only
mhm.
$30 at a garage
Yeah,
sale.
yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, and the Beast, that was $50.
Yeah, but then the only thing is,
I'm actually thinking about getting rid of the Beast and getting just a couple more taller shelf units like where my pencils are at.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But anyway, and if they see if I got it from the store new, I would have to put it together, and then if I didn't, if I got it from someplace, I would have to get it hauled. It somebody would have to bring it to me because I couldn't do that by myself. I had to make reservations for my friends to come on. Can you help me move something? Because I can't move anything anymore. They told me, don't you move nothing.
Well,
That's
yeah.
how, yeah, that's how I did damage my shoulder. Oh, these fish are so cute. So I could
Yeah.
look at this book like a magazine all day long.
All right. Miss Ivy wants to know what the Beast is. All right. Hold on to your.
Girl, you didn't ask the wrong question. Oh my goodness.
Our,
And Ivy,
our
it
room's
is,
a mess, but deal with it. You'll get
but
over it.
just imagine it is full of, there is no room in that
Well,
beast.
there is now. There
Oh,
is now.
why?
Because I went through some of my books and destashed them, but
Oh,
and I got some out sitting on the dresser. Okay, so here, let me put me on big screen. Okay,
I
so
saw it the first time. I was like, oh my goodness, how long you
okay,
been coloring?
so Ivy, this is the shelf that this is all pencils down here. Okay, all pencils, some books, some pencils, all pencils, books, pencils. Okay, so over here is books that I'm working on or need to be put away because I've done work on it. So ready? Um, okay, here we go. That, ma'am, is the Beast. Once all
Just
my
look at
books
all
are
those books. Oh
once
my
all my
goodness.
books are put away, yeah, she's right. It's full.
Full to the rim.
Yes, so tight you can't get any other books in there. Yep.
Hmm.
But see, and I've got books up there.
Right. That's the art room right there.
Yep. Yep. And I'm gonna turn around this way. Watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. I don't want to make you sick. And then I got more pencils and acrylic paints and my King Art gel sticks.
Yeah, I got some of that on my
Yep.
wish list.
And now when I say cart, guys, this is what I mean. Look at this. This is my cart. There's books there. Look how deep
Yeah,
that goes.
but that's stuff that you've been working on, so that's
Yep.
good.
Look how deep that goes. And then there's books there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once all these books and the books on the other desk are put away, yeah, everything's full, And I've got all my watercolor stuff there, and
Yeah.
you can tell I had my markers and stuff out,
That whole room is the art room.
and
The
my
whole room.
crayons.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it's everything in here. I've got markers and diamond paintings and stuff over there. And I'm working on a diamond painting right there. Yep. That's just a quick one because the room's messy. So sorry, I don't want to show all my mess, but close enough. I do, but I've been doing this for late 2014, early 2015. So, and a lot of these books, hold on, like all these books right here, can you see those? All those are, like I can point to them. Those are all like Walmart books, like right where I'm pointing. Those are the Zendoodle ones I got from like Walmart's and Book Outlet for like $2 or $3. Some are Family Dollar, some are Five and Below books. Those couple right there was given to me. I don't know if you can see, but the spiral ones with the red, those were given to me. Those are, these spiral ones are the Color Ya. They're not real expensive. And then those are too big to fit in the Beast, the two end ones. Those are Jane, I can't remember her name. I'll have to pull them. But they're really big books. And then the one that's laying there is my swatch book. So, and all these down here.
She has written them down. She's got a journal.
Yeah, are Jade Summer. And then all these right here are my mandala books and color by number books. Yep. And then those are the itty bitty books. So yeah, it's View, you crack me up. She has written them down. See, View knows what I do. She
wrote them down.
She remembers. I haven't written all of them down. I quit, but I do
right now the new ones.
Yep, I do every now and then because it's hard to remember. It really is.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but it's not like I'm any different than a lot of people. If you pay attention to people on YouTube, their art rooms, they got some serious bookage.
Yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crates. The album crates.
Yeah.
But one of them just has a bunch of tablets. I was supposed to do that updated thing tour. I'll try to do it tonight.
How many books do you have?
Huh?
Well, Miss View, how many books do you think that I have?
How many books? I did a guess last time. I said 700.
I've got probably close to 700-800 books. Yes.
Yeah, I guessed.
Yep. Because the last time we looked, Jane Hankins. That's who these books are.
Oh yeah, those are cute. I've seen some people coloring those.
Yep, I've colored them.
Yeah, they're funny looking.
Two. I've got volume 1 and 2, but she's got a lot. They're expensive. Yeah.
There's some artist on another art colorist on here. Just colors all. That's all they do. I can't think of who it is. Where's my paint at? Oh, here it is. Oh, I should do another page.
Taylor, I write them down because, like, a lot of times, like, I just bought a Creative Haven book. Okay, Now, most Creative Haven books are kind of called the same thing. We got Autumn Charm, we got Spring Charm, we got Farmhouse Charm. No, I don't know. I'm just kind of going off. But or what's the other ones? Spring Scenes, Autumn Scenes. I can never remember which scene or what charm I have. So if I write them down, then I can look and see. Oh, I've already got Autumn Charm. So,
Mm.
you know, we can just, yeah, because the one I bought, what's the one I just bought?
Gnome Sweet. I mean, oh, I don't. I
No,
can't.
the Creative Haven one.
Oh,
The one with the little small town charm.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had started putting mine on this on the Excel spreadsheet, but then I think it was audit season came, and I had to do other things. I had to work, so,
Yep.
so
But yeah, I can't never remember, you know. And Kirby does the same thing. Color morphia, anamorphia,
mhm.
you know, all the morphias, and then all the worlds, and I can never remember. It's like, all right, what world do I got?
Yeah. Now I can remember all of the Kirby books. That one I got, but everything else. Well, I stopped. I'm not going to get Johanna's new book. It's beautiful, but I'm really not. I think I'm done with buying her stuff now, especially when we have more. I'm gonna say more. I don't want to sound insulting, but art. I guess my taste has gotten different. So I've got
Yeah,
enough
that's the
flowers.
thing. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm good. I haven't colored the flowers I have.
Yep.
So I mean, it's not too many flowers you can do. But the lady Melopino, ma'am, oh my
Yep.
goodness, is just doing it. So I need something more stimulating.
Yep. I call her MC.
Yeah, Miss MC.
Yep. I
Yeah,
can't pronounce her name, so
I can, but you know how I do it? I put it in the Google's translator and let her say it, and then I can say it. Like if I do a video, I'll make sure before I say what her name is that I play it and I pronounce it. And then after you see it or hear it, you're like, oh, that makes sense. But then if I just go look at it cold turkey, I forget where to go, where to start.
sometimes it feels like it. But um I've got neighbors that come over here and they're older. They're like in their 70s, 80s, soon to be in their 90s. I'm so bored. I don't know what to do with myself. Well, I come in here and I grab them a coloring book and a 12-pack Crayola pencils because I've always got, 12 packs of Crayolas laying around. You can get them for $1 when school starts or 50 cents or whatever. So I always grab one or two. And they love it. They love it. So, when that book's done, they'll come over and say, Kim, if I don't, I'll say, no, you can go here and get them or whatever. But that's where my dollar books are going, is it's to them. Um, so that's kind of why I'm hanging on to them. Or like my granddaughter will bring her friends over. Well, they're not coloring in my good books. So, you pull out a cheaper book and you let them color in it. You're not using my good pencils, so, you give them the cheaper pencil. So, yes and no, I'm not hoarding them, but I'm hanging on to what I started with because I have people that use them, that want them, that need them, and I don't have a problem sharing them or giving them. I've got a shoebox full of books that I pulled out of my cabinet, out of the beast, that, didn't need to be there because I'm never going to use them. So those those will go to somebody that will. I've had a couple people take books out of them already. So um, it's It helps me. It keeps me where I got some room, and it helps them. So I'm okay with that. But now, if you come in here and you touch my good books, or you touch my good pencils or markers or something, then you got a problem. Then we're gonna scrap. That's right. Yep. But I always, like I said, I always buy extra Crayolas because you just never know. And my mother-in-law called me up and say, "Hey Kim, you know, I can't see this book, or I finished this book. Can you send me another book, or when you come, can you bring me another book?" Absolutely. That's where a lot of my Jade Summers go because they're bigger print for her.
Oh, you write down yours on some. I can't see what did Taylor made right. I can't read it.
Well, I know she wrote them down. I'm saying I understand why you write them down. Okay, I've seen those before. Those are cute. Kim, you're hoarding coloring books. Well, sort of. I understand why you write them down, Kim. I write down all my art material colors so I don't buy repeats.
Yeah.
And then she said, "That's sweet."
Oh, okay. I feel like I need an interpreter.
Oh, you don't. You do it for me. So I'm good. I don't mind.
Oh, but I can make the screen bigger, but I moved the light. I moved the monitor, so I can't. Anyway, let me stop saying I can't, but it's true.
I
But
watch,
normally I make the screen like 200% big.
right?
Then I can see it
I watch
really.
this lady that does thrifting.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Gemini Thrift, and she puts things on there to show what they go for on eBay and stuff. And she'll put it on there so small that if I don't enlarge the screen, I can't see anything.
I'm surprised nobody complained. People
So
complain
yeah,
about everything else.
I don't pay attention. I think she has multiple complaints because every now and then she'll address one or two, but I think she just kind of ignores most of them. She's, from what I can see, she's been on quite a while. But yeah, people can complain all they want to. I don't complain about them, but I'll listen to them complain about me. I'm used to it. I've had that done all my life, so ain't no big deal.
Oh, I was on mute. I'm gonna put it on mute. I just unmuted to tell you I'm gonna put it on mute. I'm gonna dry
Okay.
this page. I'm gonna dry this page. Hold on.
But yeah, it's throughout my coloring time, I won't say years or like I'm somebody big or whatever, but throughout all the times that I've been coloring, I've had people give me stuff and do so much for me sometimes that giving back is just, it's a must for me. It's how I feel like if I give to other people, then I'm giving back what was given to me. I'm paying it forward. And that helps me because I can't always, just go and buy somebody something and send it to them. I can't do it. I'd love to. God, if I was rich, man, I'd be probably broke before you know it, because I'm just that type of person. I would be sending this to this person, this to that person. Yeah, but I can't do that. So I give back in other ways. And that's all I can do, right?
Yep. So now I got to get this other book. So now I've got 2 pages that I got to think about. Paint this black and just match these colors here. So let me grab another book.
Shit, I gotta put this. Got me on big screen. I gotta put you up there too. Nobody told me it was just me.
Oh, I was looking at your color. I saw that, but I said that's fine.
Hey, I seen what you did with Burn Boy. That was awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to work him into it some kind of way. He is on which page? One of these pages up front. Oh, this, not that page. Yeah, he's on one of these pages up front. Yeah. Well, you know the book. Now that book I did not tear apart. That book fell apart. The Camellia de Erico book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was glued, and you use it so much, you're going like this all the time with the pages, and they just wear out.
Yeah, and I don't mind that one because I really like that book a lot. This spooky and creepy one, yep. Which is not spooky or creepy. They're all so adorable. Let me grab this book over here. Hold on.
Breaking up pasta. Oh, fatter tip.
Yeah, I listened to Taylor and Ivy's inspirational video. I listened to a little bit of it. It was so cute, and they were sharing. I think they're coloring scriptures or scripture pages.
They have like a scripture journal type of Bible verse type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's got coloring pages with the verses, I think.
That's a good way to remember them, but especially teaching kids that then having a conversation about it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, let me get this book. If you hear a bang, that means I slipped.
If you fall while you're on, don't you do it. Oh, Cheezel Pizza. I can't call 911 for her because I don't know where she lives. I'll be on the phone with 911 going, it's this lady on YouTube. She's called this.
Right. And they'll know exactly who it is. They'll be like, oh, yeah, well, we get calls on her all the time. They will know exactly where to come.
Oh, that would so freak me out.
See, I had started this one, and I like how I did that. So I might just... Oh, but I need to put some gesso on this part. So I could put some on this one. But this book here, this Abandoned Places, that they have a whole series of abandoned this, abandoned that. And so I have Abandoned London, Abandoned Places, And I think this is a part of the same series, Abandoned Temples. They got Abandoned Castles. They're really nice coffee table books.
Are they?
Yeah. And they, like at the some of the bookstores and stuff like that, they actually throw those things away. After a while, after selling them for $3 or $1, then they end up you know, like Dee Dee said, sending them to the landfill.
I seen somebody say that some people send them to the Goodwill.
Yeah, the Goodwill too. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, I see why Dee Dee doesn't work with this Mod Podge, because this is just straight up glue. See, I've learned the lesson.
Yeah, what does she use?
She uses this, the golden matte medium.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the pages that I have Mod Podge on, I'm going to have to go ahead and finish those up and then put some varnish down. And I've got some varnish. She recommends a brand, but I have another brand. I've got some Le Franc Bougie.
Bougie.
Yes, I got it with some paints acrylic paints that I got. It came in it with the kit. So I will use that until I use that up, and then I'll get the kind that she has. I forgot what it was. She said it lasts a long time because you don't use that much.
She's got bougie gloss.
Yeah, but she gets it at Michael's with her little coupon, 40% off. And that's the best way to get it. Mm-hmm.
That's how I get some of my books at Barnes and Noble, because they do the 40% coupon too.
Mm-hmm. I have never bought anything there besides out of their book annex. I bought a book there one time. I was like, they seem like they uppriced those books. Barnes and Nobles, ugh. Except for the book annex section. The book annex section, I usually get books there for $5 or $7.
See, I've never paid any more than what would be on Amazon.
Oh, okay. That's
and
good.
I just get it earlier, that's all.
So how do you get your 40%? They send it to you on the email or something?
Yep, it's like a e-thing.
Oh, I need to make sure I'm signed up because I need that. I need all my rewards. I need all my coupons. I need all of the sales. I need everything.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't put down my wax paper. Oh goodness. Hold on, I gotta do that before Dee Dee comes. Dee Dee runs across your channel and sees me. And now view over there at Kim's channel. And you didn't put your wax paper down.
Right.
And I'll have to say, I don't even know what you're talking about, lady. I have no idea.
Ivy, they do have coloring books at Barnes and Noble. Sometimes you can get the newer ones that just come out. Sometimes you can get the ones before that. They have a big section of adult coloring books. At least they did have 6 months ago.
Mm.
That was the last time I was there. So yeah, that's the only place I've really went to buy books, because I don't have any other place to go besides Amazon or, buy online.
Yeah.
So if I want now.
Yeah, you got to go there.
Yep.
Well, at least they got the 40% off, because I don't even see that. And if the couple of books I bought from there, I was like, I am never going to buy any books from here. But if Ollie's wasn't around, I wouldn't have a lot of my book. I think I just probably got a whole bunch more since I found Ollie's, and I go to 2 of them.
Yep. And Hobby Lobby. Once in a great while, you can find them on clearance there. But they're far and few in between. That's how I got my Johanna Basford Inky and Ivy butterfly book. Was on clearance
Yeah.
at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I need to pick that book up again because we haven't colored in that one in a long time.
I'm okay with that.
I know, right?
I don't mind it, but it's not one of my favorites.
So, did you check your tracking for your book? Have they said it?
I haven't checked it today.
That is really annoying.
I agree.
And then the fact that Amazon sold out of the book and won't have it until June.
See, and that's what I'm thinking. What happened? And you should call and complain because you ordered it way before then.
I sure did. I'll send them an email. Hold on, let me see.
They should give you your money back because if they ran out in stuff, that's ridiculous because you ordered it way before then.
Hold on, let me go see if I got an email because what they do is when it's dispatched, it's going to move. Hold on, let me check. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sitting here.
Right. Yep.
I'm going into Gmail, but I want to concentrate real quick.
So I'm thinking, like I said, these pencils, I think, are more of a layering pencil because it's hard to get them to blend, and they fill up. They're waxier pencil too because they fill up the tooth really quickly on this paper. So it's a little bit of a struggle, but it's not nothing that is a bad thing. It just makes it hard to get it to the way you want it to look. So I'm thinking these pencils would do really good in like a book with Amazon paper because this is the better paper. I'm using the Blick Studios. They're good pencils. They're making me struggle a little bit with this paper. Liking it. That's okay. Okay, we can work with it. You know, work with what we got, right?
Yeah, I don't see anything else. I just see the tracking. I gave you the tracking number, and that's all. Yeah. So they haven't sent anything, and it hasn't moved. Well, the label was created, and that's
That's it. That's as far as it goes.
That's a trip. I'm gonna send them an email and just ask them what the deal is.
Yep. I'd be telling them you want your money back.
No, still gonna get it because you probably still get it faster than getting it from Amazon because Amazon said June.
Right, but I mean, it could be lost for all we know because they're not updating nothing.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to send an email over. I got to find the other email. I'm going to go to their website and send it because that email that I have, it says no reply. So I got to go to their website and email them from there. So I'll do that when I get off of here.
So yeah,
Yes.
these are struggle pencils. That's for sure.
What pencils are they?
Blake Studio.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you had pulled those out. I bought the 12 set of them. I haven't used them. I was going to give them away, but then I think you know what? I might have given them away already.
They're fat. They're a fat pencil.
Yeah.
But they just don't like this paper. That's all.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to keep it keep the theme going that I got. So
We are talking about Dream Voyage from
MC.
yeah, Ivy does. I don't think Ivy knows who MC is. From this lady, or hold on, that lady.
Hmm.
It's her new book that just came out.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's
guys.
the issue is we ordered it from Blackwell and I've never ordered it from UK. So I didn't know what the deal was. And I ordered myself one and I ordered one for somebody else and then I ordered one for Kim. And I got mine and the other person got theirs, but I ordered them all around the same time. And that is weird. But I always heard that it takes about 15 days to get your books. But once you get the processing number, it's usually 6 days. Well, it's been longer than 6 days. And the tracking doesn't give us any information. So I will definitely be contacting them just to find out, like what's the deal. But I found it really interesting that Amazon. So I've never heard of them selling out of a book and then telling you can order it now and it's going to come back out in June. It was just released in February.
Yeah.
Either they didn't make enough of them or everybody just got on her bandwagon.
Everybody loves her stuff and it's a new book and yeah, it's, oh shit.
Which is odd because her other two books was just at the 5 and below, but they have been out a long time though.
Mm-hmm. Like a long time when I
like
first started
2015, something like that. Yeah.
Because I remember always saying, "Yep, that ain't happening. Ain't no way." Her books.
And now look at you.
Yep.
And now look at you. Several books in and waiting for the new release.
Can't wait for the new release.
Right, that's the funny part. You're like, I'm not coloring that mess. And now look at you. I can't wait to get my book.
I am so excited.
Yeah. I was gonna wait to color in it till you got yours, but I was like, I'm sorry, Kim, I can't.
No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't be able to either. Oh, Miss Taylor and I and Miss View and Ange hasn't gotten on board, but we're all doing this book. We did this page, and then we did.
You can pick that page, and you picked that page too.
Yep, and then Miss View picked this page, and I just started it, so I haven't even gotten very far. So yep, we're kind of all coloring in this one. And then after that page, I got to color the one that Taylor colored without us this one. So she's probably 1 or 2 pages ahead of us. And that's okay. You know, they're your books, coloring them. So yeah, it's just been kind of a ongoing project book. Just because you started us on it and I fell in love with her style. And so when I just got that book, I was like, yep, I got to like just be coloring like crazy in that book. So yep, that's what we're doing.
Let me go get mine. I left it in the garage because I sprayed it.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep. So yeah, we're just kind of all having fun with it. I'm not exactly sure how far Miss Taylor is with the mermaid, but I'm pretty sure View's mermaid's almost done. If not done. That might be why she sprayed it. Well, I know she sprayed it because she was using the chalk pastel pencils on them. Oh, I put my hand in a damn gel pen before it was done. And I smeared it. In this book, the mermaid picture. You're on mute. View.
Yeah, I was hollering for a minute because I thought I had put this on the web page. See, I can't have 2 craft projects at the same time going. I had to move something.
Yes, it is in her book. Yep.
Yeah, Enchanted Earth. So I did this with Stabilo pastel pastel pencils.
Yeah, the chalk pastel.
Yeah, the chalk pastel that Kim gave me. She threw them at me. She said, "Take these daggone pencils." And I'm looking at them, and they're brand new. I was like, "Did you even swatch them?"
Nope.
Oh yeah, but they don't smear as much. You just have to remember, you know, it's kind of nice to work. Like I'm right-handed, to work from this side on down, so I wouldn't accidentally put my hand on it to smear it. But I hit it with that spray outside, of course, and so it's like almost you can do this and it won't smear. So that really works. But it's not as messy as I thought it was going to be. I actually like them.
That is a gorgeous picture, isn't it?
Yeah, this was the page I wanted to start with first. I think I'm going to put some shimmer, some Kuretake shimmery spray on. I mean, not spray, but watercolor on the ones that are not colored.
Yeah, she thinks your picture is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I am trying to get better and better. If I think about it, I can, think about what I'm doing and not just rush. But Sometimes I like rushing through stuff though. Especially I do
See,
my
and
market.
that's what I started doing with that page, and it wasn't coming out
Mhm.
the way I wanted it to, so I had to stop. I had to back off because I was rushing it.
Yeah, let me show you these pencils. Let me show you. Oh Lord. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call on you, sir. Uh, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and she gave me the case, and yeah. Now these right here, I had already. I had bought some Conti pastel pencils, and so I had these in here. But the ones she gave me were these. These are beautiful. But yeah, they are. Why are you in here? You're supposed to be over here. You're supposed to be over
I
here.
absolutely did not like them, Ivy. No. And I don't have the patience for them like View does, so I knew she'd enjoy them.
Yeah, I sure do. And these aren't just girl, they got a little price to them. I was like, really, Kim? You better lost your mind.
No,
I
I
said,
didn't.
okay. And I had to like do watch people's videos because a lot of people color portraits with these and they look so good. They look like photographs. So I said I was going to use it for these. I'm going to do the watercolor there.
That's I was just saying it. I like to give people things that I know they're going to use, and sometimes that's the only way I can do it. So.
Yeah, well, use me until you use me up, okay? If you going like that, yeah, I do the same thing. And sometimes I get stuff to try it, and then I say, oh, somebody else might be better with it. That's why I like to look at people and see what they color and what their style is, and then.
Yep.
And I tend to now. I just kind of just watch people. Like when I wanted to learn how to color these, I only Google people who had these and they were using these.
Right.
And then if they had a color along, which is why I love color alongs, I did their color along,
Mhm.
so I could get the feel of how to use them.
I wish my younger brother would go on my wish list because I want him to send me some more Neo 2s.
Oh,
I can't afford those things.
yeah, they are something else. I
It's like
have just, hmm,
come on, brother, it's my birthday.
hmm, they they're really beautiful, but I did see one set that I like, but I don't reach for them all the time because they're like just for backgrounds. I use
Right.
them just for backgrounds, but I know other people use them for everything else. But they do so well with backgrounds, so I kind of have them typecast,
Right.
which isn't fair.
That's what I use my King Art gel sticks and my Neo 2s for. It's just backgrounds and things like that.
And then I see other people when they color their pages. I'm like, why is your page so vivid? They're like, oh, Neo Color 2s. I'm like, dang, I forgot I can use them to color the whole thing, not just the background.
Hmm. If I ever get um good at them, then I might. But yeah, and no, I'm not using my gel sticks to even try to um get good with them because ain't no way. I don't want to waste them.
I believe in using, but because I just do because I've sat and waited and wasted and said, oh, I'm not going to use that. Then I'm like, heck, why not? It's like, why not? But I know what you mean. I surely do.
Hang on, Ivy. I'm going to read your thing in just 1 second. Let me get this down and then. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's 6 o'clock already.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up. Somebody's picking me up so I can go get something at the drugstore.
All right.
And my lottery ticket.
It's only Monday. How'd you
The
do your
lottery.
lottery tickets till Thursday?
They got. Well, I get them. Well, I feel lucky today, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I too.
Right. Now, I just said I was going to put gold for that. And why did I color that? But I can erase it. And then that's another good thing about these pastel pencils. They erase very nicely.
Right. All right, I'm going to put us both on here, and then I'm going to read her. Do you like any soft pastels, Kim? I have some chalk pastels, and I'd have to pull them all down, and I don't want to do that right now. I've got so many things out of place right now. That I don't use too much. I'm really into my King Art gel sticks and my Neo 2s and my acrylic paint for the backgrounds and stuff like that. I really like those, so I don't think I'll do like chalk pastels anymore or nothing like that. No. I think I'll stick with those three because those three are like I love those. So I can't see myself not using them.
It's funny when you get more light, then you see stuff that you didn't color. I'm like, why did I miss that?
Yep. And see, it's kind of one of those things, Ivy. It's the hate to say it like this, but the more stuff that you try and the more stuff that you get, the more stuff you find that okay, I like these way better than I like this, so I'm not gonna buy any more of this stuff. I'm just gonna stick with these.
Yeah.
And because I much rather put my money towards the gel sticks and the acrylic markers and stuff like that. Buy a couple Neo 2s, here and there, than I would to put my money into something else that I probably am not going to use. Because I'm already on a budget with my art supplies as it is. Actually, I've kind of been cut off my budget for a little while till we get some. We had back in February. We had some things come up in February, March. So we just trying to get things caught up and paid off, and and this stuff is not a priority. Like the other day, I ordered that book, but it was only $2. So
yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah. That's what it was. We had the granddaughter's birthday in March, on top of the dog's vet and stuff in February, which really killed us a lot. But if you can't pay for them, you shouldn't have them. That's what I always say. Don't get a pet if you can't pay for it. Because they're like kids. They got to go to the doctors just like everybody else. Okay, so this is kind of what I see happening on this page. So I screwed up the pink flowers, but that's what they're going to be, and that's how they're going to do it. And I don't know. I'll have to figure out something to fix them. But anyways, the pink flowers and the orange and yellow flowers are going to be on this page. And then we've got another little fly thing. And we've got 2 lizards. So the lizards are like chameleon things. So I don't know what color I'll be coloring those. I'm thinking probably like a bluish green, maybe a greenish brown, because he is on a twig. So yeah, we'll have to see. But so far that's what the flowers are going to be through both pages, because it's spirit animal. So it's a 2-page spread.
Yeah, I like that. I think I colored. Oh, I did start that page. Spirit animal.
Yep. And then I'll probably do, to be honest, it'll either be a gel stick. Well, I don't know. It's either going to be gel stick, acrylic marker, or Neo 2s for the background, because this will get a background. I just don't know what yet. Oh, cost us $330 back at the end of February. He had gotten a tick on him back in October. Oh, you did color it. Hold on, let me see.
It's not finished though, of course. It's a whip. Yeah. I haven't shaded it in. And it's watercolor. So
that is pretty.
Oh, thank you. So yeah. I saw that page before. I know I saw it before, but I was like, did I finish that page or not? So now, thank you, Kim. Now I got to put this on the list too. Let me put this at the edge of my desk.
Right. So he had gotten a tick on him back in October, Ivy. September, October, somewhere in there. Didn't think nothing of it. Took the tick off. It was no big deal. And come February, which is like, what, 6 months almost? No, I don't know. Quite a few months had passed. And he got really sick and acted like he was on his deathbed, to be honest. We didn't think he was going to make it the day. I rushed in, emergency vet call, the whole 9 yards. We ran him to the vet, and they tested him, and he had Lyme disease.
You took your husband to the vet?
No, my dog.
Oh! Oh my God. Sorry. My bad.
I don't know about you sometimes.
Thank you, Amy. No, I was halfway. I was listening, but I was looking at something, and then I thought you were talking about your husband when he was sick.
No.
And then you said it, because ticks can bite people too. So
yep.
Then it's like, oh my God. Oh my God,
yep, there was no doctors open. We live in a hick town, so the only thing I could do was take him to the vet. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no. I remember he was sick. That's what I remember. I remember when he was sick. So that's what that's the last part I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the dog, he just, he's our baby, and scared us to death. So yeah, we took him in and they tested his blood and everything, and between the test and the medication, because he had to be on medication for like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, it was $330. And we're on a fixed income, so it hit hard at the end of the month, and it was like, okie dokie. we had planned on taking him in to get him his shots, which was, $80 or whatever. And no big deal. But that wasn't until, March. Well, we ended up spending $330 on him to take him to the vet. And then 3 weeks later, when we had to take him back, we had to spend another $100 to get his shots. It's like, holy shit. But, what are you going to do? Yes, it is very scary. I can just imagine. No, I can't imagine what people go through. But if it hits people like it hits animals, oh my goodness. Because, yeah, he looked like he wanted to just turn over and that'd be that. They say it's extremely painful, which I didn't know. I didn't know a lot about it until this. And yeah, it's scary. I check him every single day. Every single day we check him because, I don't know now that he's had it. I don't know if he's more susceptible to it or if it, can come back at any moment. I don't know. But the vet didn't seem to, and I think she would have told me if it would have been anything like that. So yeah, we just, as I said, if you can't pay for pets, don't get them because sometimes it'll drain you. It'll drain you dry. And I gave up a lot of my color and stuff for him. So that little butthead. Oh yeah, yep. Our dog, before this one, we lost him back in I think it was 2018. He had lymphoma, and we had him since he was 9 weeks old, and he passed at 13. But yeah, it was something. There's really nothing they can do for him at that point. But he lasted a while with it. We kept him comfortable, but yep, he ended up getting him at 13, and it took me that long to get another one because that was very heartfelt when he left. That was, it about broke both of us. So because he was ours, our kids were gone, and had him since he was 9 weeks old, and he was just part of us. So yep, and this one has also become part of us, and just like me and my husband talked, when this one's gone, we're done because I don't think our hearts can take anymore. So yep. All right, you guys, it is 2 hours and 24 minutes into this video, and look, Miss View is coloring her mermaid. It's so pretty. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some pencil on her skin tone and some more on her hair. But yeah, I gotta go get this lottery ticket. Oh, thank you. I gotta go get this lottery ticket.
Are you going to Kiritaki the background?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Have you decided what color?
Probably one of the gold tones. Well, I got six gold.
Are you going to do it like the green? I love how you did that green. That just amazes me.
What green?
The green background that you did with the Kiritakis.
Oh. Oh, you mean, you know what? I'm thinking, you know what I might? I was thinking, okay, well, one of these right here is going to be in between the white
Okay.
ones. So yeah, the background, I probably will do something like that. Hmm. I love these Kuretake ones, and these right here I haven't used at all. These are the gem colors. I have the gem and I have the opals.
Right.
So I'm gonna between both of these, that's what's gonna go in the background. But yeah, that
Yep.
would be pretty how I did that. Hmm. I
Yep.
sure am. That's gonna be my signature background.
It is. It is. As soon as we get caught up and everything done, I'm gonna get me some of those Kuritakis, and I'm gonna learn how to do that background because that was like really cool.
But you know, I do it. I've done it with my other colors, any watercolors. Hmm. I did it. I did it with any paint, even acrylic paint.
You're gonna have to do a like a piece of cardstock or something, and get on there with the green watercolors from like something else, and show me how to do that because
Okay, let's see. Because I did it in red and I did it in green. Oh, I also did it on this
I
page.
know, isn't that gorgeous?
And this is the Kuretake one.
Yeah.
And then I did it in, I think it's in Seasons. This is where the green one is, I think. Yeah, this is the
Yep.
green one.
That's my favorite. That looks like trees and bushes behind her. That is so friggin' cool.
And then I did it in red and just some acrylic paints. Now I pulled out two more whips I gotta finish. Thanks, Kim. I'm not opening up no more books now. I gotta put these at the corner to death. But yeah, so I'll do that kind of background for that page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be your signature thing now.
Yeah.
Because
I
I'm in love with that background. That is like amazing. I want to
bought
try it
my
with my
Pearl.
I want to try it
Oh,
with my Neo 2s.
oh yeah, you could do it with that. Because as long as you put it down, like dotted, or squiggle it or whatever, and then when you put the water to it, just make sure that you don't blend them too much. Keep each color kind of separate, but you're putting the colors real close together.
So we'll
I
have to set up a live either on yours or
Mhm.
mine. And we'll have to get some scrap paper or something, and you'll have to show me how to do it with my Neo 2s.
Okay, that'd
We'll
be
have to do
fine.
it together so you can kind of
Yeah,
teach me, you know?
yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
all right.
I'll call it views background.
Okay, I have a segment. Okay,
Yep.
that sounds good.
No, no. If I ever use it, that's what I'll say. This is views background. I
Hmm.
I'm just stole it. That's all.
You can do it with these that you have. These right here.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, I know you can,
Those
because
are
I'm gonna do
those
it with
are
those.
those are these, right?
The
Hold
ones
on.
that you have. That's what these are.
That's these,
Yep,
right?
exactly. You got the shimmering ones in there.
Yep.
So I'll do it with these also.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Sounds like a plan because I want to learn how to do that.
Uh-huh. And you can do it with the gouache you have too. The gouache.
Um, do I got enough colors that go together on that one?
Well, that's the fun thing about it, because well, yeah, I think you do.
All right. How do I open this again?
And when you activate them, you can make it some darker, not put so much water in it, so you can have a darker version of it, and put a little bit more water, have a lighter version.
Okay. Yep. I got a dark and a medium and a light green and a white.
Yep.
So yep.
And then you can always lighten them with the white or darken them with the black. So yeah, so you got a whole bunch of combinations there.
Yep.
Mhm.
I could do it with the yellows too, because we got orange and yellow and
Yep.
light yellow.
Mhm.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, but you know that with that, I know you were asking me, but I wasn't on the live. Um, here's mine, and this is what I do. Okay, let me see which one is this one. Is this the? Let's see, is this one? One of them is regular. Uh-oh, top came off. Yeah, I think this one is my regular paint. Okay, so here is the gouache. And what I do every now and then, I just took that off. It comes off. If it ever comes off, don't worry, it's not broken. But every now and then I'll go through and I'll just spray it. And of course,
Okay.
yeah, I spray it all. You know, try not to spray it too much because it'll splash over to the next one. I'll spray it.
Right.
And then I just keep it mist and I close because this is airtight. It shouldn't mold, but you know, you should always check it maybe every 2 months or whatever you don't use it. I've never had mold, but I have seen people that have mold.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but they clean it up, but this is not mold, and I've had this, and even in the big container that I have, it's not molded. So I don't know.
What did I do
Oh,
with
you know
mine?
how they get the mold? They get the mold because of the water. That's why
Yeah.
some people, when they use watercolors, they buy distilled water. They don't use sink water.
Yeah. See, and mine is sink water. So
Yeah, and I have sink water. I have sink water too. I didn't know about the special water. I'm like, really? Now I got to buy water for watercolors? Really?
that pink that I wetted down, it's still nice and wet. So
Yeah, so I do that. So mine's not dry, but I guess, well, because I keep wetting it, so that's why it's not dry. And I never opened yours up again after I made it to spray it again. I
yep.
just every now and then I'll just go psh, psh, with the whole thing and put the top back on and keep it moving.
Yep. And that's I'm not gonna spray mine until I start like using them a lot more because I don't want the mold
Hmm.
thing, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
So and I think a lot of these, let me check. I think a lot of these, let me wipe off my little thing to stir it with. Yeah, see this yellow? This I
Hmm.
didn't wet this down, so it's still, and there's no mold.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about the mold. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, because I was like, oh, now I got to worry about mold. I need to clean this up. Where's my wet wipes? But yeah, so I think that a couple of people have water issues or something. I don't know, but I've never seen any mold in any of my stuff.
Yep, a lot of
But
these are still wet from you.
yeah, they stay wet, because it's an airtight container.
Yep.
I like that because I was putting them in the other one and they were cracked all up and ugh, in the metal containers. You definitely have to
Right.
put these in airtight. Mm-hmm. And I got a good price for these. So
This is one of the beautiful things that you sent me. Hey, it is. This is like heartfelt
I
to me. I'll never get rid of this.
I got one for blue skies when I was making them because I had 3 extras. Um, and I got one I made for blue sky. So when I see her, I got to give that to her.
You took your time out of your day to make this for me. And that's to me, that's something when somebody thinks of you like that, you know?
It was assembly line. Oh my God, it was such a mess. I was like, I said, why did I sign up for this? But I knew it was so much, and even the containers what I have left is still a lot.
Yeah.
But I still wish I had gotten to a different. Oh, I'm not even gonna try to pull that out. But yeah, it's still like halfway full after I filled up 3 of these things.
Yeah. You didn't like the colors, and I get it. They,
Yeah.
a lot of them were neon, and
But in the
you know.
Camellia de Erico book, that's good, and even in some of the some of the, some every now and then I like a neon color, but not too often.
Yep.
But then
Yep.
there are a couple of primary colors. Well, not primary colors, but colors I can make more with. But I wish it would just had the primary colors in there. I would have been much happier.
Right.
But it's all good.
Yeah, there was only a few that like dried up, like really dried up, and that's only a couple. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, you picked your colors because I think I have 24.
Yep.
And that's 12.
You said pick some colors.
I mean 16. That's 16. Yeah. I think you picked the best colors out of it. The other ones are really neon like. So
Yeah, see, that's you and I got a lot of the same taste in colors as far as like color palettes and stuff.
Yeah, because I
Wow.
fill mine up with the same colors.
I
Yeah.
don't mind, neons every once in a while, but yeah, I'm not a neon person. So. But yeah, like I said, I thank you very much because it's like awesome.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad I could share. Because there's no point in having all this stuff, and you're not going to use it up or share it.
Right. And that's the thing is if you got it and you're not going to use it all, share people because, there's people out there that would love to have it,
Yeah. Okay, let me call my ride and.
Yep, you call your ride and I'm going to go check and see on what's happening with my family. And we will talk sometime this week.
Okay. All right. See you later.
All right. Okay. Bye, hon.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. I'm here and go check on my family and see what's happening. And we will talk at y'all later. Thanks, everybody, for coming by and giving me likes and views and all that good stuff. I appreciate all of you and love seeing you here. Okay, thanks you for coming up. Y'all have a great day. Bye, everybody.